Dents and Tribers, welcome back to the channel, right? Hey, I always let y'all vote on all the channels, give it a thumbs up if you can relate, give it a thumbs down if you can't, right? Don't you hate when, like, you got the last piece of ice cream or the last bag of chips, right? And you just set it down on the counter, and then you go back and look, one of your family members that ate the whole bag of chips. Y'all ever went through that before? If you ever went through that before, make sure you get this like button because we about to talk about it, right? Because, we keep it all the way 100 on this channel. We keep it all the way the truth. Big, big facts, from all walks of life. We keep it, whatever your understanding is, that's cool, okay? I swear, though, like, my greatest pet peeve used to be, like, having, like, my last bag of chips, and somebody in the crib just eat the whole bag of chips, and they know, that it was your bag of chips, but they gonna leave you the money for the bag of chips. I used to hate that. Like, I go back for my Ruffles or something, and it's $1 there. It's like, man, I wanted the chips. Now I gotta walk all the way back to the store and get some more, even though you can get 2 bags. You know what I'm saying? But it just be like, dang. Or y'all ever went through it where, like, one of your kids or something, they use the last, not even the last, because you got different body wash, but they use your most expensive body wash. Man, you be like, dang, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids, I swear, they all think they grown. All my kids bad, right? That's how I know they my kids, right? I be working. That's all I be doing. I be working my tail off. I know they don't be understanding sometimes, like, but my kids have to tell me sometimes, like, Dad, that's all you do is work. And they be talking crazy. My kids always talk crazy. My daughter say I look ratchet, right? She be saying I look ratchet. I'm like, look, girl, I look better than you and your mama put together. Where do you think you get your looks from? These looks and stuff don't make me. She be like, but Dad, you need to do something with it. I'm like, I know that I would do that for you, daughter, but I'm busy working and I don't have time to look good. You can look good for Daddy. Daddy got work to do. And, like, don't you hate, like, when your kids don't really understand that at that, like, you will give them all your time, but, like, sometimes, like, when you're trying to make their dreams come true, you don't really got time to do that super parenting role because you're so busy at work, always working. And then your kids be not understanding, like, why does my parent work so hard? But it's like, it'll pay off, even, like, that's why I encourage y'all, like, always work on your dream, okay? Even if that dream isn't paying you well, or the job you have isn't paying you well at that moment, it's gonna get better. It's gonna grow. It's gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? I always hang in there because, like, I've always had these morals, right? Let me give y'all a little insight, right? I grew up in an era where there wasn't cameras, right? We didn't have cameras everywhere, right? So it was real worse than it is today, right? And it was crazy because the people that I grew up under, they had morals, and they instilled the morals in me. And it's like, no matter what, like, they can be any nationality, any religion, right? And they always embraced in me. And, like, when I didn't know things, they enlightened me. Like, they'll tell me, like, you know what I'm saying, Joseph, then don't do things this way, do it that way. And, you know what I'm saying, I was always one of them people seeking for better life and seeking for more knowledge and wisdom. And, like, I honored them because they were disciplined, yet and still, they really felt my pain. They could relate to me. And this from nationalities from all over walks of life. Like I told you, we only one race. Ain't no race. It's only one race. That's the human race. Okay? We all are the same. Just different shades of energy, okay? And the guys that I grew up under, man, they had, like, a lot of morals. Like, they never betrayed none of their own. They'll be rough on their own to teach you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. You can't be doing that. You shouldn't be out here selling no drugs. You shouldn't be out here robbing nobody, stuff like that. Like, they was always rough on us. And the great thing about it was they been there, done that, right? And they had changed their lives. And it was like they was just the protectors of me. So I always listened to them, and was words. Like, they always taught me, to think more before you act. Like, a situation can happen. A intense situation, a violent situation can happen, right? And if you let someone control your reactions, then they're in control of the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And my older peoples, they taught me that. So they taught me, like, when things go wrong, don't react. Read. Just read. Just as hard as it sounds, when things go wrong and you really, really, really react or you're furious, either you take a shower or just read and then make a decision. And I used to wonder, like, man, who got that much resistance and I can't say self-respect because that's real. That's a lot of self-respect. But who has that much self-control? You know what I'm saying? To, like, when things go wrong, to read or even take a shower. It's like, but what they were teaching me and instilling in me was to always be a great thinker, and don't let this reality fool you. Don't react off situations when situations is just super bad. But still, you still have to know how to make split decisions. But it's basically saying, like, if someone calls you over because there was a problem there, don't go over there trying to be on no drama stuff and all that. See what side this people coming from, and see what side that side of the people coming from, and then y'all respect each other's differences. It's like when I went to jail one time, right? I told my cellie, don't spit in this toilet. I mean, in this sink right here, because I wash my face in this sink. You know what I'm saying? So, don't spit in this sink. If you use the bathroom, you got to use the bathroom to do it. Number two, you drop one, you flush one. And I asked him, what don't he like? And then he'll tell me, you feel me? And I tell him, I use my little pillow, what they call it, pillowcase. I put them, I had them around my little cell. That made me a little carpet. Got my little hygiene deodorant they gave me, wrapped some tissue around it, boom, lit me a little incense up in there, y'all know how to use the positive and negative, and man, he told me what he liked and what he didn't like, and we got along great. But I learned that method of connections and connecting with people through my elders. Like, my elders came from all different nationalities, and they just always had the abundant amount of love for me. Yet and still, they had more love for me because they taught me to be disciplined. No matter how much wealth you have, no matter how good things may look, only to believe what you see. Everything else is an illusion, and I carried the morals in my whole life. I always knew, like, people would promise me things and they would say things, but they would never follow through, and I knew it was coming at the end, because my elders had already taught me these things. Like, we go off results. We go off of when situations are bad, who's the one there for you? The people that are there for you, like really, really there for you, those ones you love, And you're going to have different moods every day, you guys, Do y'all have different moods every day? I do, If you do, drop it in the comment section, but, like, we're going to have different moods every day. Like, some days, you're going to be, just want to be super focused. Some days you're going to want to just be in your chill mode. Some days, it may be reading time, studying time, some days you may want to get out in traffic, ride around a little bit. Some days you may want to take a walk to the lake. Some days you're not going to want to be bothered, You're going to have those days. And I don't want y'all to think them days is wrong. Them days isn't, wrong. Those are good days. You should document them days. But at the same time, always instill in your mind mentally that you want to grow. Whatever the goal is, And that's what we used to do. Like, my older people, man, that I grew up under, man, they always just taught me to never ever give up, man, and just to know we're gonna prosper one way or another, and just always just try to make the right thing out of every bad situation, and eventually you're gonna find the ones that love you. They're gonna reveal and show you the ones that love you, and the ones that don't, you're gonna find out that you don't. Like, sometimes it's best for you to be alone. Sometimes you need to be alone, so you can get things did that you want to get did. Not saying you can't get them did when you're around other people, because you can. There's no excuses where I'm from. But at the same time, you can get distorted off your journey if you're around the wrong negative energy, you know, and y'all been on the block a million times, y'all know how you always get that knucklehead where it's just like, you trying to tell them like, bruh, nah, we don't do that no more, man. Things change, you know. We don't even think like that no more. We think way better, man. We trying to really, really uplift fallen humanity for real, man. We trying to really help our society, bro, and help our community. The stuff you doing, bro, that's not gonna get us nowhere, and we gonna end up losing you behind that, you know. And it's always gonna be them little knuckleheads who just don't get it or something, you know. And it's for you being older to teach them, cause you the one who older, you know. So it's like, okay, he a knucklehead, he don't learn. I'm gonna teach him though. You know what I'm saying? And as the years go by, man, you know, he'll be wiser and he'll end up being a reflection of you. And then that way you live forever. You know? That's just like one of your friends. Did you notice y'all hang around each other so much y'all talk alike? Okay. Y'all can go anywhere in the part of the world. Don't matter. The people he hang around or his kids, family and all that, right? Your energy is gonna still spread. It's gonna try, cause he gonna carry your legacy, cause y'all friends. So the energy you instilled in him is gonna still forever be, cause he gonna carry that energy. You know, it's just like me. Like a lot of older guys I grew up with, they not alive anymore, and the ones that is, you know, they chilling, they cool. You know, they take care of the family, of their families. You know, and it's like even though they not alive, no, the ones that's not alive no more, they still alive through me, because like I know they here in the spirit world because we are energy, but they still alive in me because I reflect them, because like I say the things they say, I do the things they do, I behave the way they behave, and we not even blood related. You know, it's just that's the power of the universe. You know, I feel like God gave us that power. Like if you hung around me every day, you gonna act just like me. It don't matter where you go in the world forever, you gonna know things that I taught you still gonna be instilled to you. So I'm gonna still live forever as long as you live. You know, other people may not get you or not. It ain't gonna even matter. They end up being destroy me because you gonna live through me. You know what I'm saying? Because we all like got our own images from the people that we were raised under. You know, and that's why people be feeling like certain generations don't understand certain generations. You know, it's it's bigger than that. It's a reflection of generations that was before the generation that you looking at. You know, and I just it's certain powers and legacies, man, just from people really really helping you and being in your life that will never leave you. Like a person that really helped you, like really really helped you, really educated you, really loved you, right? That energy is gonna forever be instilled in you because they proved to you by actions, you know, that they love was sincere. You know, they just weren't talking it or saying it. You know, and sometimes our language can be confusing nowadays. Like I notice my language is different than the younger kids' generation language, right? But it's still all. I mean, mine's is hip, but like the generation is right below me, right? Their words is like it's so normal and common to them, and I'm still stuck on the old school words. Like, you know, like everybody say the word op a lot, right? I use it now. We all use it now. You know what I'm saying, in the hood. But at first, like we was like, what? We used to say enemy. We never, you know. It's just a whole transformation of generation. And so sometimes they can be talking to me, and I'll be like, what that mean? I have to ask sometimes, like, what that mean? And they'll be talking to me like, what does that mean? I'm just like, bro, I'm from a whole different world. Like the dudes I grew up under, I act and talk like them, but I act and talk like myself. But like my meaning to things could be 100% different than the meaning to anybody else things, because my experiences of life is different. So I picked up language from all different type of states and stuff, and different, you know, different friends, you know. But at the end, that's what makes you wonderful, because not only do you carry the energy from the generations before you, which was your elders, right, and your forefathers, you know, of your friends and your family. I'm talking about your real friends and your family, because you could lose a friend that you hang around every day. Y'all act just alike, talk just alike, you know. So he's still here, even though he gone, because you carry the energy, because he taught you how to how to survive and how to be you more. You know, he brought out the best in you. it's kind of difficult to explain in words. Sometimes I be trying to figure out what English words to use for it, but basically what I'm saying is the energy that you get from all the people that you ever looked up to, that's how you always keep them alive. Because they don't have to be there to be there. You know what I'm saying? They still with you. And that's the best part about it. That's real, true friendship, you know? Where when a person teach you something, you know, and really, really care for you and there for you, you know? And that's how you carry that type of energy because of the respect you have for the person. You know how I go, you know? I hope you guys got value out this video. Y'all know how I do it. And thanks for subscribing to the Denson channel. Love.